The work was boring and headachy and required long hours, tiring, monotonous. I just went on, acting like someone I wasn't. One of the worst tortures of life, I'm convinced, is being anyone other than who God created you to be. It's just what people do, isn't it? You do what you do until you hate life and can't bear it anymore. I left the job after a year. Following that, I bounced around from job to job and idea to idea. I could be a real estate agent. No, I'll be a waitress. No, I'll work in technology. No, I'll start up my own business. No, I'll blog about food. No, I'll start chef's dinners that travel all over the nation. Then I landed in a position doing corporate work. Rest seemed like being really great at things, getting to a certain level, being my best self and living my best life, or something like that. So I aimed to perform at peak levels. I went all out. But this was not rest. It always demanded more. Later in life, I swung in the opposite direction of hard work. I powered everything down. I laid around. I stopped talking to as many people. I prayed or thought about things almost all day. But my mind got restless. This wasn't real rest either. Real rest? What was real rest? That is what my heart was after. I had to know. I now knew what rest was not. It was not looking successful. It was not appearing good to others. It was not physically sitting. It was not abandoning everything I was responsible for. It was not being loved or wanted by people. It was not more TV and less hassles. It was not getting another person to change. Real rest, I always thought, was out there, something to work for or achieve. But now I am learning something else. Rest is right here, right now, in you, in me, connected to us as we connect to Christ in us. Colossians chapter 1, verse 27. Real rest is being joined with Christ. Jesus said, "Live in me. Make your home in me, just as I do in you." In the same way that a branch can't bear grapes by itself, but only by being joined to the vine, you can't bear fruit unless you are joined with me. John chapter 15, verse 4, the Message. We are not far from rest. We are close to it. Jesus invites us to be at home, at rest in Him. Jesus is rest. Jesus then said, "I am the vine, you are the branches. When you're joined with me and I with you, the relationship is intimate and organic, and the harvest is sure to be abundant. Separated, you can't produce a thing." Verse 5, the Message. Connected to Christ, in intimacy, we see a natural, abundant harvest. Rest and our best ways are obtained through Christ. Anyone who separates from me, Jesus continued, is dead wood, gathered up and thrown on the bonfire. But if you make yourselves at home with me, and my words are at home in you, you can be sure that whatever you ask will be listened to and acted upon. Verses 6 through 7, the Message. United with the Prince of Peace, we live real peace. For instance, I am an author, a speaker, a mother, a daughter, a co-founder of a technology company, a servant, and a friend. And I've never been more at peace than I am now. Why? Because I found a connected to Christ way. One name for God is Jehovah Shalom, which translates to "The Lord is peace." God is peace. The more we know Him, the more we know peace. The more we connect to Him, the more we connect to the source of peace. The 7 ways. Some of you